Welcome to Daily Sourdough. Today we are making sourdough discard dumplings, which go in, say, a stew or a soup. And this is a really great discard recipe. It's so quick and easy and delicious. So to get started, you'll need roughly 1.5 cups of sourdough discard. When making your discard dumplings, it's best to use really thick starter. So if your discard is 100% hydration, which is equal parts flour and water, you'll want to beef up your starter the morning that you're making your dumplings. So this morning I added an extra 1/2 cup of flour to my starter just to kind of beef it up a little bit, make it a little thicker, and then so that it was ready tonight to make the dumplings. So as you can see, it's stiff. It's pretty stiff starter, and that makes a better dumpling. So add roughly 1.5 cups of your starter into a bowl, and be sure and leave a little bit in your crock so that you can feed and keep your starter going. So now I'll just feed this the usual 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of water, and let that sit on my counter for tomorrow. Now, all you do with your starter is add some fresh herbs and salt and pepper, or any seasoning that you want, and it depends on what you're adding your dumplings to. So if your soup or your stew is really flavorful and heavily seasoned, then maybe go a little milder on your dumplings. And if your soup and stew is mild in the flavorings, then maybe you could go heavier on the seasonings in your dumplings. And today I have a really heavily seasoned soup, so I'm just going to be adding chives to my dumplings. So I'll just chop up some chives, but chopped rosemary, chopped thyme, those are all really, really yummy in the dumpling. Now add 2 tablespoons or more of your chopped herb to your sourdough starter dumpling. Add a little fresh ground pepper and some sea salt. Just season it to taste. And now it's ready to drop into your soup. Now drop spoonfuls of your discard dumpling onto your hot soup, and then cover your soup with a lid and let it steam for roughly 15 minutes. So friends, here you have it. Sourdough dumplings, which are easy on the stomach. Since the grains are fermented, if you are gluten sensitive, these dumplings will be easier for you to digest, and they're delicious too. Such a fun addition to any soup and stew. Delicious, easy to make, just from your sourdough discard. And friends, stay tuned because I have more recipes coming up in order to show you how to use your sourdough on a daily basis.